Greetings once again from Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read and reviewed and very highly recommend. And today's book is Dinner for Vampires, Life on a Cult TV Show while also in an actual cult. This is written by Bethany Joy Lenz. It's published by Simon & Schuster. It retails for $28.99 in the United States, $38.99 in Canada. This is a really fascinating book. I used to watch the show One Tree Hill. Bethany Joy Lenz was one of the stars of the show. And while she was a great actress, a lot of people did not realize what she was going through in her private life. She grew up in a fairly spiritual family, and she was quite religious. So one day she decided to join in her community a religious group. It was a small group of people. They got together, and it was called the Big House Family. And there were several people there. They had weekly prayer meetings. They talked about God, Jesus, religion. They prayed for spiritual guidance. And when it began, it was one great, big, happy group. Let's put it that way. But as time progressed, as Bethany writes in the book, there was a change, almost a change of mood, and the men, the minister in charge, started to get very possessive. The women were treated differently than the men, and at the time she was still doing One Tree Hill, and they didn't complain about her doing One Tree Hill, but they did often complain about some of the outside activities and friends that she had. Now, at the filming of One Tree Hill, some of the cast members knew something was wrong, but she still did her lines, she still did great performances, but in her private life, things weren't going that well. Now, she eventually married one of the members of the group. It was almost forced upon her, and she did have a child. And but as the story progresses, we find out that she was part of the purchase of a motel and a restaurant, and she really didn't pay much attention to the finances. Then one day she decided to go and look into, her finances, what she had, and she was shocked to discover that she thought she should have had millions of dollars. Well, her account was down to $220,000. So obviously, those who she had allowed entry into the accounts were siphoning money for themselves. And so she was shocked to find this. So, right away she changed the accounts because, the money was going out the door. Like, she was making a fairly decent salary, up to $1 million per year for One Tree Hill, and she was in for nearly the whole run. I think it was on for 10 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. And it was really eye-opening. And as she writes in the book, she realizes that, this happens to a lot of people. They don't realize how deeply they're getting into what became a cult. And so she really, it was hard for her to, spring back from it, but family and friends rallied around her, and now she is still doing television. You might have seen her in a lot of Hallmark movies, Hallmark Christmas movies, and movies during the year as well, too. So she is certainly a very talented actress. She's written plays as well, too. They've been on stage, and she sings, and she's very multi-talented. So if you're looking for a most fascinating book about a girl who was really taken in by, her trust for people and her love for people, and but now she's doing well, and Dinner for Vampires is certainly highly recommended. So if you're looking for a different kind of book. This is certainly it. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. But I'll be back again very soon with another excellent book. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.